Ever wonder about the quiet marvel beneath the red rocks of Utah? Welcome to the Uinta Basin, a wild card in the shale playbook and a testament to what happens when industry meets and a testament to what happens when industry meets ingenuity on truly challenging terrain. I'm Mark Roach. On truly challenging terrain. I'm Mark Roach, FutureWise Energy, and today we're taking a high-resolution, glitchy deep dive into the Uinta's hidden mechanics. Spoiler alert, it's a basin that operates like an unsung hero in a blockbuster that you didn't even know you needed. Equal parts enigmatic and industrious. Uinta doesn't just drill for hydrocarbons, it drills for answers to some of the toughest questions in shale geology. Start with scale. The Uinta Basin may not stretch as wide or go as deep as its bigger basin siblings, but make no mistake, it punches above its weight. With an average true vertical depth, TVD, of 8,940 feet and a median of 8,764 feet, these wells may seem modest until you notice the distinctive profile that they carve into production charts. Think of the Uinta as that reliable indie film that keeps outperforming the big budget blockbusters at cons. Geologically speaking, it's a grind to work here, given the basin's mix of brittle and ductile rock layers, but operators have become masters at turning these challenges into opportunities. Hydrocarbons? Oh, they're here, all right. The average shrunk EUR, estimated ultimate recovery, for this basin clocks in at 51.65 barrels per perforated lateral foot, with a median at 47.37 barrels. The top wells, though, are in a performance league hitting as high as 91.12 barrels per foot. Add this to a parallel track of associated gas recovery itself growing with a median of 76.04 thousand cubic feet per perforated foot, and you start seeing a pattern. The Uinta doesn't just offer diversity in yields, it offers an ecosystem of resources that operators can tap with striking precision. Now, about that precision, this basin doesn't simply frack and drill. No, this is a sandbox for engineers who thrive on strategy. The median perforated lateral length measures just 4,610 feet, noticeably shorter than other basins like the Marcellus or the Delaware. But don't mistake short for small. This approach reflects a balance between maximizing returns and managing geology complexity. And then there's the proppant, 1,101 pounds per lateral foot on average. Every pound has a mission. Cracked rock equals accessible hydrocarbons, and in Uinta, every subsystem contributes to a symphony of well optimization. But what about cost? Well, that's where the Uinta story gets nuanced. Break-even costs hover around a median of $60.77 per barrel. Gas, well, it holds steady at a median of $3.05 per thousand cubic feet. These figures might seem steeper than other shale basins, but they come at a tilted perspective that requires context. Operators here don't just focus on instant gratification, they're playing the long game. Investments are meticulously orchestrated to maximize output in future market cycles where pricing conditions align. Essentially, the Uinta rewrites the rule book. Don't chase headlines, chase sustainability. Of course, none of this would happen without technology coming in under the wire like a superhero during the final act. Predictive analytics? Check. Automated drilling rigs? Check. Adaptive geosteering? You better believe it. The Uinta might seem remote, But its innovation is anything but parochial. Drillers worked with layered zone mapping to plan every trajectory from first contact with the productive rock to ensure optimal fracture geometry. Every movement, precision measured, every decision data-driven. Think of it as hacking the matrix of geology, except today nobody's dodging bullets, just curveballs like chaotic rock compositions. And yet the Uinta is not a utopia. Decline rates in this region are mercilessly fast. Wells often roar alive with promising initial production and then taper into a sharp drop-off. This keeps operators on their toes. For every well that seems like a success, there's another that requires tactful mitigation to beat the averages. Here, enhanced oil recovery and strategically spaced refracs come into play, transforming the expected into the exceptional where possible. It's part alchemy, part engineering miracle. Market dynamics also loom large. Crude pricing volatility, export constraints, and infrastructure limitations weave a complex web that the Uinta operators must constantly untangle. While the region sees growing interest from the broader energy market, its logistical setup still trails its peers. But here's the kicker. The Uinta might just be the quintessential underdog market. It thrives precisely because it refuses to rest on complacency. Operators in the region are always iterating, always innovating, always looking to convert limitations into leverage. For all its challenges, here's what makes the Uinta fascinating. It invites risk, rewards ingenuity, and refuses to settle. It's a basin where small plays scale big and where technology carries as much weight as geology. But none of this narrative would be possible without key data sources like combocurve.com. Their precision analytics and actionable insights peel back the layers of both rock and a narrative here, making the complexities of this region a little easier to grasp or understand. Credit combocurve.com for pulling the crystal clear insights from what might otherwise be just geologic static. To close, the Uinta Basin operates like a quiet genius in the classroom of unconventional energy. Its tactics may not always follow common assumptions, but its performance metrics and adaptability continue to push boundaries. And it's not about dominant output, it's about calculated execution. The Uinta works smarter, evolves faster, and refines relentlessly. And if that's not an energy play worth watching, well, I don't know what is. Stay sharp, stay curious. I'm Mark Roach with FutureWise Energy, and that's your pulse on the dynamic, resourceful beats of the Uinta Basin.